Mr. Speaker, this is a final amendment to the bill. This will not delay the bill. This will not kill the bill. This will not send it back to committee. If adopted, the bill will proceed immediately to final passage as amended. Mr. Speaker, we should all be able to agree that just as it's absurd to say that all regulations are good, it is absurd to say that all regulations are bad. Unfortunately, this bill does just that. It assumes that all regulations are bad, it weakens or delays them, and even those that advance important bipartisan priorities are going to be hurt. That is why my amendment is so important. It will ensure that this bill does not create unnecessary hurdles in several important areas, including those that help veterans find jobs, keep health care safe and affordable, and rebuild communities after natural disasters. Mr. Speaker, there is probably no issue where there is more bipartisan support than in the need to support our nation's veterans. Those who have risked and sacrificed more than anyone else deserve us to help keep them safe. Veterans like my constituent George Martinez, who found a job through the Program for Vocational Rehabilitation and Employment, an important program overseen by the VA. This bill, unfortunately, weakens or delays regulations that help veterans, like George, find jobs when they leave the service. It would have delayed an important regulation that was finalized last year, a regulation that requires contractors to set goals for hiring veterans and list job openings so that veterans can apply for them. According to estimates, this regulation could ultimately find additional employment for 200,000 veterans. With unemployment for veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan being at almost 10%, we should not be delaying this kind of regulation. Mr. Speaker, my amendment will also keep the bill from creating unnecessary hurdles and regulation that protect patient safety.
Will suspend. Gentleman is correct. House will be in order. The gentleman deserves to be heard. Gentleman may continue.
This bill would unnecessarily create hurdles for regulation that protect patient safety in hospitals and nursing homes and lower out-of-pocket cost of health care. These are especially important to issues in my home state of Florida, where 70,000 nursing home residents live, more than almost any other state in the country. These are our parents. They're our loved ones who should receive the best care possible in their latter years. That is why we must ensure that nursing homes remain a safe place of rest and care for our seniors and remain an affordable option for those who need them. That is exactly what my amendment will do. Finally, this amendment will ensure that the bill does not create unnecessary obstacles for regulation that help protect and rebuild communities after natural disasters. In South Florida, we know all too familiar the devastating effects of hurricanes and natural disasters when they strike. Rebuilding communities in their aftermath can take years, and as my constituents in Homestead know all too well, that is why we need to move forward with my amendment. We need to have an amendment that ensures this bill does not weaken or delay regulation that facilitate the recovery and rebuilding efforts. Mr. Speaker, at a time when we face so many important issues, we here in Congress need to come together and do what's right. I urge my colleagues to vote yes to ensure that we support unemployed veterans, keep health care safe and affordable, and protect our communities from natural disasters.